Learn how to prevent and treat osteoporosis through yoga. People often see the frailty that is peculiar to osteoporosis and osteopenia as a normal condition that is associated with aging, but this is not the case. However, medical research that were carried out shows that these conditions are not about aging but the inactivity that causes bones to become weak and break easily. Although medications are available to treat this condition, but the best preventive measure is to engage in bone strengthening exercise like yoga, and to make sure that you are getting the bone-healthy nutrition you require. The popularity of osteoporosis. From statistics, it has been shown that over 40 million people in the western part of the world are suffering from osteoporosis, or they are at a very high risk of experiencing the condition due to low bone density. However, in the early stage of this disease, it is likely to be painless or nearly painless, but as the condition progresses and the bones becomes brittle and break, the pain as well as disability can be very severe. In many occasions, hip fracture might also occur, especially when someone suffering from osteoporosis falls to the ground. The complications that are associated with these fractures can require long-term nursing care or may even lead to death of the patient. In addition to osteoporosis, there are other age-related health problems, which can increase one's risk of falling. Some of them are poor balance, poor posture, poor vision, imbalances of the inner ear, a decline in proprioception, which helps us to know where our body is in space, poor blood circulation and medication which can lead to dizziness. However, each of these problems, especially in combination with a decrease in bone strength, can increase the likelihood of fracturing a hip or vertebrae. Risk factors: smoking, being a female, lack of physical activity, low body weight, excessive drinking of alcohol, prior bone fractures. How to prevent the condition through yoga. Yoga is considered as one of the safest and most appropriate preventive measures and treatment for osteoporosis as well as osteopenia. In addition, it is also something anyone can do, regardless of their age. The benefits are also very many while the risks are few, only when it is done correctly. However, yoga produces both the stress of dynamic loading when we move into a pose as well as static loading when we are holding a pose. It also stimulates the production of synovial fluid, which not only helps to lubricate and nourish our joints, but also activates chondrocytes, which are the cells that are found in healthy cartilage. For more info, visit link on description below. Thank you and have a nice day.